From the outside, it seems like being a good person should be simple: be kind, be honest, help others. But deep down, we all know it's more complicated than that. Life gets messy, emotions get loud, and sometimes, even with the best intentions, we fall short of the person we want to be. So, how do you actually become a better person? It doesn't start with being perfect. It starts with being honest with yourself. Becoming better is not about impressing others or pretending to have it all together. It's about growth. Quiet, sometimes painful, always powerful growth. The first step is self awareness. Most people go through life reacting to everything without ever pausing to ask why they do what they do. But when you start paying attention, really paying attention to your words, your choices, and your habits, something amazing happens. You begin to notice patterns. You begin to see where you can grow. Maybe you snap at people when you're tired. Maybe you say yes too often and burn yourself out. Maybe you're holding on to anger from years ago. These small, everyday moments hold the key to becoming a better person if you're willing to see them clearly. The second step: take responsibility, not blame. Responsibility. It's easy to point fingers at others when things go wrong, but true growth begins when you say, "This is my life. I choose how I respond. I choose who I become." And it doesn't have to be big. Being a better person is not about grand gestures or life changing missions. It's in the little things: listening without interrupting, apologizing sincerely, helping without being asked, being patient when it's hard, and showing up even when you don't feel like it. One of the most powerful ways to grow is through reflection. Ask yourself, who was I today? Who do I want to be tomorrow? You won't always like the answers, but those questions are where real transformation begins. In the next part, we'll dive deeper into habits, emotional intelligence, and the mindset shifts that make long term change possible. Because becoming a better person is not a destination, it's a daily decision. We often believe that becoming a better person means changing everything all at once. But true growth doesn't work that way. It's not a big, dramatic transformation. It's a series of small, quiet changes made every single day. Let's talk about habits. The little things you do when no one is watching. They shape who you are far more than your words or your goals. You can say you want to be more patient, more kind, more disciplined, but if your habits don't reflect those values, nothing changes. Start small, really small. Want to be more grateful? Write down one thing each morning that you're thankful for. Want to be more present? Take 30 seconds to pause and breathe before answering someone. Want to be more generous? Give a genuine compliment today. These are tiny actions, but they create momentum. Consistency matters more than intensity. Anyone can be kind for a day. Anyone can help someone once. But who you are is defined by what you do over and over again. It's in the quiet choices, when no one's applauding, that character is built. And here's something many people miss: being a better person doesn't mean being perfect. It means being honest when you fail. It means saying, "I was wrong," without excuses. It means learning from your mistakes instead of hiding them. Growth requires vulnerability, and vulnerability takes courage. You also need to protect your environment, the people around you, the content you consume, the energy you allow into your life. These things matter. If you're surrounded by negativity, criticism, and comparison, it's hard to grow. Choose people who encourage your better self. Fill your space with voices that inspire you. Becoming a better person is not about proving yourself. It's about improving yourself quietly, daily, with intention. In the next part, we'll explore emotional intelligence, how understanding your emotions and those of others can help you become not just a better person, but a stronger one. Emotions are powerful. They can lift you up or pull you down. They can bring people closer or push them away. And yet, most of us were never taught how to understand them, manage them, or use them to grow. That's where emotional intelligence comes in. Emotional intelligence is not about suppressing your feelings. It's about recognizing them, naming them, accepting them, and learning from them. When you feel angry, don't push it down. Ask yourself why. What is this anger trying to tell me? Maybe you feel disrespected. Maybe you feel unheard. Those are important messages, and they deserve your attention. But emotional intelligence also means knowing how to respond, not react, respond. It's easy to snap when you're hurt or frustrated, but strength is choosing calm. Power is choosing to listen when your ego wants to speak. Wisdom is understanding that you don't always need to win an argument to win someone's respect. And it goes both ways. Being emotionally intelligent means noticing how others feel. 2. Sometimes people lash out because they're in pain. Sometimes silence means someone is struggling. When you start seeing emotions as signals instead of threats, you become more compassionate, and compassion is one of the clearest signs of a better person. You also learn to set boundaries without guilt. Saying no is not selfish. Protecting your peace is not rude. People who respect you will respect your limits. People who don't were never really on your side. Emotional intelligence helps you respond with clarity instead of chaos. It helps you connect without losing yourself. And it gives you the tools to turn conflict into connection and pain into purpose. In the next part, we'll talk about the mindset shifts that change everything, the quiet beliefs that guide your actions, shape your identity, and ultimately define who you become. Your mindset is the foundation of everything. It's the invisible lens through which you see the world, yourself, and others. And without even realizing it, your mindset can either hold you back or help you grow. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset says, "This is just how I am. I can't change." A growth mindset says, "I can improve. I can learn. I can become better." That small shift in belief changes how you face failure, how you handle setbacks, and how you view yourself every single day. It also changes how you see others. When you believe people can change, you become more forgiving. When you believe progress is possible, you stop judging and start understanding. You give people the same grace you hope they'd give you. Another powerful mindset shift is from blaming to owning. Instead of saying, "They made me feel this way," try saying, "I chose to respond this way." That doesn't mean you let others treat you badly. It means you stop giving them power over your emotions and your life. Responsibility is freedom. Let go of the belief that being a better person means being perfect all the time. Real growth is messy. You'll fall. You'll fail. But with the right mindset, you'll get back up every time, stronger, wiser, and more grounded in who you want to be. And finally, adopt the mindset of service. Ask yourself each day, how can I make someone's life a little better today? It doesn't have to be big. A smile, a kind word, a moment of patience, it all matters. Because when you shift from what can I get to what can I give, you don't just become a better person, you create a better world. In the final part, we'll talk about purpose, how to find it, live it, and let it guide your journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. Your mindset is the foundation of everything. It's the invisible lens through which you see the world, yourself, and others. And without even realizing it, your mindset can either hold you back or help you grow. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset says, "This is just how I am. I can't change." A growth mindset says, "I can improve. I can learn. I can become better." That small shift in belief changes how you face failure, how you handle setbacks, and how you view yourself every single day. It also changes how you see others. When you believe people can change, you become more forgiving. When you believe progress is possible, you stop judging and start understanding. You give people the same grace you hope they'd give you. Another powerful mindset shift is from blaming to owning. Instead of saying, "They made me feel this way," try saying, "I chose to respond this way." That doesn't mean you let others treat you badly. It means you stop giving them power over your emotions and your life. Responsibility is freedom. Let go of the belief that being a better person means being perfect all the time. Real growth is messy. You'll fall, you'll fail, but with the right mindset, you'll get back up every time, stronger, wiser, and more grounded in who you want to be. And finally, adopt the mindset of service. Ask yourself each day, how can I make someone's life a little better today? It doesn't have to be big. A smile, a kind word, a moment of patience, it all matters. Because when you shift from what can I get to what can I give, you don't just become a better person. You create a better world. In the final part, we'll talk about purpose, how to find it, live it, and let it guide your journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. Purpose gives your life direction. It's what turns your days from routine into meaning, your actions from random into intentional. But too many people spend their lives waiting to find their purpose, as if it's some hidden treasure buried in the future. The truth is, purpose isn't something you find, it's something you build. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need everything figured out. What you need is a reason to wake up and give your best, even on the hard days. That reason can start small. Maybe it's taking care of your family. Maybe it's helping one person feel seen. Maybe it's creating something that makes someone smile. Purpose grows through action. And the more you serve, the clearer it becomes. You start to notice what lights you up, what fills your heart, what makes you feel proud. That's the compass. Follow it. But purpose also requires patience. You won't always feel motivated. You won't always see progress. That's okay. Growth is slow, and purpose is revealed over time, not all at once. What matters is that you keep showing up, doing what you can with what you have right where you are. A life of purpose doesn't mean you have to be famous, rich, or perfect. It means you live in alignment with your values. It means you do the right thing even when it's hard. It means you use your time, your voice, your energy to make a difference, no matter how small. And here's the secret: living with purpose makes you a better person, not just for others, but for yourself. You become more confident, more focused, more fulfilled, because you know that what you do matters, that who you are becoming matters. Now, if this video inspired you, consider subscribing to the channel. Drop a comment sharing what helps you grow or what you're still working on. And if you have a topic you'd like us to explore, let us know. We're here to grow together. There will be days when you feel like nothing is changing. Days when your efforts feel invisible, your growth feels slow, and your heart feels heavy. But those are the days that shape you the most, not the easy ones, not the loud ones, the quiet, unseen, uncomfortable ones. Becoming a better person isn't about reaching some final version of yourself. There is no finish line. It's about choosing every single day to do the next right thing, to be honest when it's easier to lie, to be kind when no one is watching, to forgive when it still hurts, to keep growing even when no one notices. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to care enough to keep trying. The truth is, we all mess up. We all fall short. What separates those who grow from those who stay stuck is the decision to rise again, to learn, to change, to try one more time. You don't need to fix the whole world. You just need to do your part. Be the reason someone feels seen today. Be the reason someone believes in good people again. Be the kind of person your younger self would be proud of. That's more than enough. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. Everyone is trying to become a better version of themselves, in their own way, in their own time. So be patient with yourself and with others. Growth is not a straight line. It's a winding path full of lessons, surprises, and second chances. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like if it inspired you, and drop a comment about what part spoke to you most or what you're working on right now. And if there's a topic you'd love to hear next, let us know below. Let's grow together, one step, one choice, one moment at a time.